know what? Today I'm going to just share a little piece of thought that I have about my car. It is a 2000. My name is Brian. Let me start there, Brian, and I am the owner of this 2019 Infiniti Q50S Signature Edition. Get that out there, and it's rear-wheel drive because everyone gets confused what's rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, but we're not talking about performance today and traction, so it's not as important. But just get that out there. But now that it's 100 to 105 degrees here in Dallas, like it is today, my temperatures on my EcuTech phone app, even in the last 2 weeks, have almost doubled. Not double, but where they were low when it's in the 50s and the 60s, and then it seems like the weather here in Texas goes from the 40s, the 50s, and 60s up to the 90s, 100s, and 110s. There's no really in between. If it is, it's for a month and it goes by in the blink of an eye. So what I'm going to share today, it might be excessive. Some people probably are not going to do this, but I love my car. I love all my my motorcycles. Sport bikes, everything I have, I cherish. I want to take really good care of it. I want to change its oil on or before the time it needs to be changed. I check all my fluids on time. Like just driving, I pop my hood and check all my fluids, make sure everything. I monitor all my temperatures on my car as I'm driving. I took a road trip about 2 hours a couple days ago, and I just got home, and it's scorching outside. It's 105 degrees, with humidity, maybe 107 with humidity. So one thing I want to share is I went and bought this. I needed it anyway. I needed to add this anyways, and I might even get a second one. I've got a fan. I bought this just for anyone who cares. I bought that fan at Home Depot, and it was about $135. It seems like it's rather expensive, but I need a fan. I need a fan in here in my garage. So if I do anything in the garage, I can be out here when it's 120 degrees here in the garage. I gotta have a fan. But what I like this fan is like when I get finished driving and I come in here and my temperatures are really high, including the oil. The oil today sat about 198, the oil temperature, which is not high. 220, 230s is starting to get high. But instead of just coming in here and parking it and letting it idle, for 5 minutes until try to let the oil cool down, so the oil didn't sit in the turbos and just sit there at 200 degrees, and that's what wears out your turbos. That's what's hard on your turbos is the oil when you turn the motor off and the oil is really hot, and then the 200 degree, 198 degree oil sits in that turbo not moving. So what I'm going to tell people, if you care about your car and you just in general have the funds to do this, or you really want to take care of everything that you own, I come in and I park my car because in the garage the air is not moving, and when I come in and park it and let it sit, if I raise my hood up, this is just radiant heat, and so I tend to like to do this. I come in and I just pop my hood and I pick my hood up before I had this fan, and so that allows all this heat to escape out of the hood and cool your motor quicker, and then therefore preserve the life of your oil and your turbos, and the longevity of your engine might go up a little bit. But here's the next step. When I pull in and it's really hot and I run the motor for about a couple of minutes while it's idling, and I get out and I get my baggage out of the back or take my groceries out, I pop the hood and let it run for a little bit, and I get this fan right from over there, and I turn the fan on high. The fan actually moves pretty good air, and then it blows all the hot air up and out of the motor and helps the motor to cool, and the turbos aren't sitting there baking. I'll turn that off because of the noise. But that sends air into the front of the car, all around the motor, then the hood's up and it dissipates the heat. So, it's excessive. Do you have to do that? No. But I love this car, and I plan on, maybe having it for a long time. So I want to preserve it. I want to take care of it. Anything I care about, I want to take care of it, and I want to preserve it, and I want to baby it and treat it correctly. So God, we had so much traffic there for a minute. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. You can take what I say, and use it, or just think I'm stupid and it's crazy, over excessive. But like and subscribe as usual. And thanks for tuning in. And have a good day. And man, it's going to be a hot summer. I know it's going to be a hot summer. I've been saying it for months. All right, bye bye.